You're looking at JOAQUIN Candelario. JOAQUIN Candelario now heading for the ring out of Mexico City, Distrito Federal. A veteran of 35 professional bouts. He will be a little bit of a step up here for David Martinez. So glad you could join us for this one here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. There's JOAQUIN Candelario. And now the crowd goes bonkers as David Martinez approaches the ring. Very popular here in Stockton, California. So glad you could join us here at the Civic Auditorium. Dan Cisneros bringing the action to you back in Albuquerque on the 8-Count Boxing Hour as we await the ring entrance of David Martinez. Of course, you know the story. David Martinez, born in Albuquerque, now fighting out of Stockton, California, but very popular in both states. He's unbeaten at 7-0, and we wait for him to enter the ring here. So David Martinez now in the ring. Both fighters are in the ring. And the crowd is just beside themselves here waiting for this main event. Unbeaten David Martinez and JOAQUIN Candelario here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. And we will go up to ring announcer Pedro Fernandez. All right, we are all set for this one. 8 rounds in the bantamweight division. David Martinez and JOAQUIN Candelario here on the 8-count boxing hour. Professional boxing coming to you from Stockton, California here at the Civic Auditorium. Round 1 is underway. David Martinez in the silver and black striped trunks and JOAQUIN Candelario in the white trunks. Both guys are right-handers. Candelario is a no-nonsense, come-forward brawler. David Martinez, a very stylish boxer. You'll see him stick and move all night long if it goes the distance. Martinez with very fast hands, fast feet. Good balance, a good solid chin. Unbeaten at 7-0. He's a former U.S. amateur champion, so he has all the boxes checked. He's a heck of a boxer, a promising prospect, and he's probably going to get a pretty good challenge from a very rugged JOAQUIN Candelario. Candelario fought Robert the Ghost Guerrero last year. Lost a decision in that one. It was just a 4-rounder. Guerrero just getting started, but that's the kind of company that JOAQUIN Candelario has kept in his 35 professional fights. Actually, 36 professional fights. You can see now Martinez just kind of being cautious here. Just trying to see what he has in front of him here. JOAQUIN Candelario, he's a rugged, and he will let his hands go. He is not shy about mixing it up, and he doesn't mind getting hit. He'll take one to give one. But he's actually being a little more cautious right now in his approach with David Martinez. Of course, Martinez has really fast hands. That can kind of make you step back and think a little bit. The crowd solidly behind David Martinez here in Stockton. Referee is Marco Rosales. Again, you can see Martinez now trying to get his jab going, it looks like. Tries to slip in the right hand every now and then, but he wants to avoid the counter shots coming back from Candelario. In the speed department should not be much of a contest. David Martinez really fast hands. And so Candelario will have to make up for that probably with some timing and just sheer brutality. He needs to get in there and mix it up as he takes some quick shots. David Martinez, a real slasher with fast hands. And that just kind of a feeling out round there. He's just kind of using his jab, being cautious, seeing what his opponent will react to. Storing all that info up, and let's see if he unleashes it. Another round or two, he should start to warm up and get going here. Of course, Candelario will be at one speed all the way through, probably. He just moves forward, kind of like a lawnmower. He just goes forward and chops you up. Right now you can see Martinez just sticking that jab out there. And David Martinez, once he gets the jab established and starts moving around the ring a little bit, he is just hard to find. And he is really a tough puzzle to solve. You can see him with a few feints there. Candelario not reacting too much. He's really steady. But he is kind of stepping back. I think he's trying to get Martinez to follow him in. David will have none of it. David keeping the good distance here. David Martinez, just an outstanding boxer and a really nice amateur background. Like I said, he was the U.S. amateur champion, so he really knows his way around the ring. The fans here are really excited, and they're behind him 100%. Not known as a big knockout puncher. He's more of a slasher. He'll stick you and slash you up. Not really a one-punch knockout artist. That's okay, no problem. He'll just box your ears off all night if that's what you want to do. And there you see him working with those fast hands. Now he has Candelario back on the ropes. And I think JOAQUIN Candelario is realizing that he's facing a really fast fighter here. But look at him go forward and go to the body. Candelario doing the right thing, comes back with an uppercut and fires the right hand. Martinez answering now. And look at him with combination punching. But look at Candelario throw that uppercut. He means business. He's here to win. He is not here to pick up a paycheck. This would be a really nice win for Candelario if he could pull it off here in Martinez's hometown. Again, as long as Martinez is able to step around, he should be in control of this one. He just has a big hand and foot speed edge. He just cannot afford to get caught by one of these shots by Candelario, and he's launching him. The amateurs, Martinez was a good body puncher. Really impressed us with some of his body work. See if he goes back to his roots, starts working the body of Candelario. You can see David Martinez definitely trying to keep that safe distance. He does not want Candelario in position to land a crazy counter shot and change everything. David Martinez is a pure boxer, and that end. So we look into the corner of David Martinez and his coach now. They're giving him some advice. Kind of like what they see so far. He hasn't been in any real danger. Taking a few hard shots though from Candelario. I gotta say, Candelario is probably going to test his chin and his resilience, his durability, and that's what Martinez needs. I mean, he's stepping up and they're moving him along, grooming him for a potential title shot in the near future. But right now, he's got to focus on the man in front of him, JOAQUIN Candelario. Candelario, much better than his record would indicate. Good, solid professional fighter. Very, very good matchmaking, a good step up here by the management of David Martinez. This is going to show us a lot about him and his potential. And there you see him now, again, with the good footwork, trying to keep Candelario off balance. As long as he's doing that, he should be okay. You can see David now looking to score. There's a good left hand that just flashes in there like lightning. I mean, he's got fast hands. Candelario, though, banging away to the body, doing the right thing against the elusive Martinez. Whenever they're close, Candelario lets his hands go to the body, and that's what I would have him doing. And Martinez answers back with a body shot of his own. I think he kind of surprised Candelario there with the power. Martinez doing some nice work while Candelario is back on the ropes. Good work by David Martinez. That's a great time to just open up and let him fly. Doing some good scoring here. Make sure he wins these rounds, get them into the bank. This is a grueling, tough fight on the inside. For a flashy boxer, David Martinez does not mind trading on the inside. He's a good inside worker. So he has a lot of versatility to his boxing style. Referee Marco Rosales getting in there and breaking the two. Again, you see Martinez just step away, move to the side a little bit, and then he comes back in on the attack. Step away. Nice boxing style. Against a guy, a plodding fighter like Candelario, this is a good way to just stay in control, win the rounds. Oh, there's an uppercut that scores from Candelario, though. And that ends the round. So we've gone 3 rounds now. 3 rounds in the books. David Martinez and Joaquin Candelario here on the 8-count box. The bell for round 4, we're underway. You're watching the 8-count boxing hour. 8-rounder bantamweights. David Martinez and Joaquin Candelario hooked up in a good one here. Joaquin Candelario really putting the pressure on David Martinez, making him work. And there you see now David Martinez again keeping his hands moving. He had Candelario there back on his heels. Candelario now kind of grabs him and pushes forward. David Martinez is not shy about attacking Candelario when he gets him on the ropes. And there you see now again David Martinez using his footwork to slip and slide around the ring. A very grueling bout. Joaquin Candelario, a real workman. There you see him trying to get that uppercut in there. He would love to land one of those solid and really shake Martinez up and change things. So far, he has not been able to hurt Martinez. Actually, neither guy's been hurt, neither guy down. Again, Martinez just so elusive, and he's all over the place with his feet. Candelario having trouble zeroing in on his elusive target, David Martinez. You see Martinez now just kind of ducking down and trying to get just close enough to score without getting countered. But you can see Candelario he's really counting on that uppercut to win him some rounds here and maybe hurt Martinez. There you see David with a good body shot, left hand to the body. And there's a left hand to the head, and now Martinez. There's a right hand. Oh, and another big right hand scores to the chin of Candelario. Nice work by David Martinez. Getting the better of it on the inside here as these guys fight in close quarters. Good round for David Martinez. The crowd loving it. And looks like his coach is pretty happy with the work he's seen from David. Boxing hour. You're being treated to a heck of a professional fight here. Joaquin Candelario and David Martinez. And the crowd just roaring. As a chant of David, David goes up from the crowd. He really showed some good work in that last round. See if he can keep it going here. JOAQUIN Candelario not making it easy for him though. Every time they get close, you can see Candelario just thinking uppercut. Round 5, we're scheduled for 8 here. These are bantamweights. Unbeaten David Martinez in the silver and black striped trunks, and Mexico City's JOAQUIN Candelario in the white trunks with the black trim. And there you saw JOAQUIN Candelario with some body shots as he had Martinez on the ropes. Martinez just easily steps around, and now he's changes things on Candelario. Maybe Candelario would like to lay on the ropes and draw Martinez in where he can score. Maybe Martinez is a smart fighter. Now you see him with his hands-high defense as Candelario tries to go to the head, but it comes back to some good body shots. Good attack from JOAQUIN Candelario. Now you see some jabs from Martinez. Just kind of sticking him with that jab. You can see Martinez there just controlling the distance and slipping away just enough. There he gets caught with an uppercut though. Candelario's dangerous with those uppercuts. These guys taking turns here, kind of trading back and forth. A really grueling one here on the 8-count boxing hour. Let's see if fatigue starts to set in on either one of these guys. That could change everything. You can see Candelario is not taking a step back. He keeps trying to move forward on Martinez right now. David just needs to step around side to side. Don't go straight back. And that ends round 5. So David Martinez and JOAQUIN Candelario hooked up in a good one here. He keeps working. There you see, we look into the corner of JOAQUIN Candelario. Referee Marcos Rosales looking over at David Martinez. I think David is certainly ahead in the scoring in this one. He's landed, the punch stats would probably be heavily in his favor. And there you see him come out on the attack. David Martinez getting a little bit aggressive here in this 6th round. Candelario just kind of holding back. Looks like he might be setting up for something. He's been throwing some big uppercuts. There you see him working with both hands, right, left. And then Martinez just answering him. Martinez doing a good job of moving around, sticking and moving. He's not there for the answer. He does not want to get caught with a counter shot. Good boxer. And Candelario, just a workman. You can see him when he gets on the inside, he opens up. There you look at the body shot there from Candelario and uppercuts. And he's coming with both hands, and David Martinez just kind of holding back there. He needs to either move away or fire back. And he does just that. He kind of steps around a little bit and fires. Two guys kind of tied up here. Let's see, referee Marco Rosales gets in there and breaks them up. Candelario not with the fastest hands, but boy, he lets them go, and he is pretty strong on the inside. Martinez just using that flashy hand speed. There's an uppercut from Candelario that lands. So Martinez showing a pretty good chin here. He's taking some hard shots that really have snapped his head back. Nothing's buckled him or anything like that, but he is taking some heavy leather. Again, the man from Mexico City not making it easy for David Martinez in this one, but look at Martinez go. Letting his hands go and pressing forward. He has Joaquin Candelario kind of back on the ropes here. Oh, and a right hand from Martinez. Another right hand. And there's a left hand. So David Martinez now starting to work, starting to find the target here. He's got to watch out. He's leaning in, and that's when he's susceptible to that uppercut from Candelario. But David Martinez just continuing to work, showing some great stamina here. Let's see. Hope he doesn't punch himself out. And that ends the round. Another good, solid action round. I think Martinez worked. So round 7 coming up here. This one is scheduled for 8. We're coming down the home stretch here. David Martinez should be ahead on the scorecards. He certainly is on my scorecard. All right, round number 7 underway. Again, you're watching the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Professional boxing from Stockton, California here at the Civic Auditorium. Dan Cisneros bringing you the action. And David Martinez is hooked up in a toughie. We think he's ahead, but man, he is really earning it. You see those body shots now from Joaquin Candelario as Martinez just kind of standing still on the ropes there. Let's see if Martinez opens up here. That uppercut again. That uppercut has been a dangerous weapon for Joaquin Candelario. Now Martinez starting to flash his fast hands. And that's what he's kind of done. He kind of lets Candelario work a little bit, and then he opens up on him, gets him back into the corner. Now he opens up. Martinez doing a little head hunting here. Lands a left hand there. Both guys trying to slip in those body shots. And there you again see Joaquin Candelario. He likes to get inside and trade on the inside with body punching, but Martinez answers back. David Martinez, a good solid body puncher, so Joaquin Candelario might not want to trade with him. I don't know. Again, Martinez keeping Candelario on the ropes. Now he comes out of that corner there. Candelario was kind of working most of this round with his back to that corner, not looking good on the judges' eyes. And of course, David Martinez landing those shots doesn't look so good either. Now Martinez moving side to side a little bit, trying to keep Candelario off balance and able to set. And right here the two are in close, and this is where Candelario will usually launch that uppercut. Again, the crowd solidly behind David Martinez. They would like to see a knockout here, but Candelario looks very, very solid. I don't know if Martinez would be able to get him out of here. He might want to just keep working and win the rounds, put those rounds in the bank. This is the 7th round, one to go after this one. ends round 7. 1 to go. We hope you're liking this one. We sure are here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. So we are all set for the 8th and final round here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. JOAQUIN Candelario, David Martinez, bantamweights, undefeated David Martinez at 7-0. Really getting a solid test here from JOAQUIN Candelario. Martinez able to show off his boxing skills, but Candelario having his moments and really landing some good body shots and uppercuts. So Martinez would like to finish this one off if he can here. You see him go to the body, then comes back to the head. The Martinez crowd really calling for a knockout here. They would love to see their man stop his opponent here. But JOAQUIN Candelario is solid. He's not going anywhere. There's a right hand from Martinez, though. That brings a cheer from the crowd. And Martinez now going to work. He jumps in on Candelario. I think he really would like to get the knockout here. Candelario ties him up. But David Martinez has to watch himself, though. He does not want to run into something crazy. JOAQUIN Candelario is a solid puncher. There you see Martinez again. He's trying to let everything he has go here, looking for a stoppage. If he could just hurt Candelario. Candelario with a solid chin, taking some big shots from Martinez. And time running out in this one. On my scorecard unofficially, Candelario would need a knockout to win this one. There you see him working with the left hand to the body. Yeah, we have Martinez well ahead. The crowd screaming for a knockout. I'm sure they'll settle for a win, though, if they can get through this one and David Martinez can come out ahead on the scorecards. We'll see what the judges have for us if this one goes the distance. Is now with a one flashy shoe shine work there to the body. Comes back with an overhand right. He has Candelario back. Candelario ties up the right hand, and Martinez throws him down. Candelario was hanging on to the arm of Martinez, and he just kind of slipped him away, and he fell down. Time running out in this one. Oh, and Candelario with a big wind-up right hand. That might have been his big hope for a knockout. Martinez now moving around. Now he lays back on the ropes. And that is it. The final bell rings. Both guys respectful of each other, and this one is in the hands of the judges. We have David Martinez winning pretty handily here, but we'll have to see what the three judges come up with. So it wasn't easy, but we think David Martinez got the job done here. If he gets the win, he would run his record to 8-0, off to a good start, and that was a good learning experience for him to get a tough opponent like that. Candelario came forward the whole fight, and he was throwing hard shots, uppercuts, and body shots, but David Martinez just outscoring him with the fast hands. really on the side of David Martinez. He has a lot of good backing here in Stockton. And we will be going to the judges for the scorecard on this one. Thanks for joining us tonight here on the 8-Count Boxing, everybody. Let's see what the judges come up with. All right, so David Martinez gets the unanimous decision victory, and well earned. And he was very impressive against a good, solid opponent. And another step in the career of David Martinez. Thanks for joining us tonight here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour, everybody. Good night.